guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are jumping into a Glitterbels set. It's going to be capped with glass slippers. The pink you see is Baby Cake. We are using Saturn as the glitter that you see. Sky blue is the lighter blue, and then electric blue will be the darker blue that you see. I'm also using the Glitterbels extra long clear stiletto tips. Love those ones. The base glue, and the number 10 Glitterbels brush. Now, if you haven't tried a number 10 brush, I do kind of suggest that you try this one. I didn't think I was gonna like it, and I ended up really, really loving it. So everything is at double speed here. I just wanna let you in on that. I don't actually work this quickly. What I'm doing first is a kind of a smear of colors. A lot of people, I suppose, would call this a marble. That wasn't quite my intention in my head. When I was seeing kind of what I wanted to create, it was just more of a slight swirl of colors with the baby cake. So the baby cake isn't opaque, it's more of a see-through, like a translucent kind of color. So I've swirled a little bit of that and then left it because I do want to come back and create a kind of French-looking base with that. So now I'm using the sky blue and I'm going to come in for an ombre. So I'm just kind of doing that the way you normally would, making sure there's enough on the tip. I really love this color. I've really been wanting to do a blue set. So in my last order, in my last ambassador order, I did basically all blues except for the baby cake. And I'm using some of them here, and then I still have more. So the next blue set that I do will still be along the same lines, but with the colors I got, I'm able to create a few sets out of them. So that's the baby cake. I just love that. It is so nice. It's just the colors in it, and it's not an obnoxious glitter. Don't get me wrong, I love obnoxious glitter, but it's just more of a subtle. Now I know you can see through the tip here and you're going to be able to see through the baby cake as well, but I kind of had a plan for this, for later. Let me know down below if you have any questions throughout the video. Everything I've got here is from the Nail Throne, and that is the Canada-US distributor for Glitterbels. So I'm doing the same kind of swirl again. Again, I don't really want to call it a marble because that really wasn't what I was trying to create, although maybe I should just call it that. I just wanted to do kind of a blending of color. I love that electric color. I love them all. I always love them. I'd love to be able to say I could pick a favorite. I don't know how I could. So if you want to know which blues that I did get, my last video, I'll try to remember to link it. One of my last videos was actually a haul, and it was all of these colors that I'm using here. So I didn't get glass slippers, and I didn't get the tips or the glue or the brush during that haul, but I got all the colors. So this nail is going to be entirely sky blue. I wanted one with just entirely sky blue. Love it. Now I'm not showing any of my finish filing in this video, and I'm also only showing like a couple that I've capped in the glass slippers because these aren't structural acrylics. So these aren't going to give you strength. These are simply color. You do have to come in with your clear acrylic, your glass slippers afterwards, and create your apex. So just keep that in mind. So I wanted to ombre this big guy because he ends up being quite large, of course. Don't worry, my client is not human. I kind of messed up my cuticle line here, so I just pulled that out a little bit. If only we could do that to our clients in real life, eh? So this is my red iguana hand. And I don't know how you guys finish file your red iguana hands, but I actually just take the tip out, I sit back in my chair, relax, and do the finish filing. It's kind of fun. I wander around, I go next door to the store. So I really like what Baby Cake did here. It kind of went from a pinky to a green-blue color. So it does reflect accordingly. And oh my goodness, this is like my favorite. I love it. I end up pulling it down and then I carry on with that because I really love how it looks over the color. That wasn't my intention when I started, but I feel like that happens a lot to me. So that is how that ended up. So I do come back through all of these nails with Saturn. So if you haven't noticed, I haven't used any Saturn yet. So I do come back through with it, and I'm kind of placing it along the colored lines, like I'm placing it in between. It is so pretty. I don't know why I hadn't gotten this one sooner, but it is so, so pretty. I just kind of move it around a little bit to get the bigger pieces where I want them, because you don't always want them clustered all together, and they do that sometimes. It goes so well with the blues though. I feel like, I mean, obviously it would go well with any color, but I do feel like this would go really great with like purples too. Even greens. I think it would be fair to say that the blue situation I have going on here is my favorite. Like, I do love blue. You know, aside from black, white, and gray, because those are my actual favorite colors. So let me know down below what color scheme I should create next. What color scheme should I be looking for? Maybe I should go multicolored next time. I don't know. It's hard sometimes for me to pick because I do prefer, oh, sorry guys, I went out of shot there badly. I do prefer certain colors, so therefore I find it really difficult to kind of think outside the box sometimes. So I wanted to put a little bit of Saturn on the tip of this one. I didn't want to take away from Baby Cake, but I just wanted to get a little bit of the Saturn on here. Because why not? It's so pretty. So if you go to my Liquid Chrome Nails Instagram, there's going to be pictures on there of this set. I am going to add one in at the end here so you can see what they turned out looking like. So I'm just going to show you a couple colors here, like I mentioned before, a couple shots here of me putting the glass slippers on, doing the apex. These are really long nails, so I'm coming in with multiple beads sometimes. I'm not really somebody that's stuck on one bead or two or what have you. I just kind of go with the flow. I find like the temperature in the salon's been fluctuating lately too, which does make a difference. Our weather has been, you know, today it's like +5 and it's supposed to rain. And a couple days ago it was like almost -30. It was like -27. So I feel like the humidity or lack thereof and the temperature goes way up and down. Sometimes it's hard to regulate in the salon. So coming in a little bit extra at the apex here, just in case my red iguana hand wants to go out and party on the weekend. She'll be able to keep the strength in her nails. So my Pammy picker-upper, my micro swabs, my little crystal dish, my Stick-It, which I love, my rubber top gel, Sapphire AB, white opal, which I love, blue opal, air blue opal, cobalt, and aquamarine. So I got those all through the nailartsupplies.ca, I believe. You can find them on Instagram. I believe I had those previously. I don't think any of those were from my Black Friday order, but they may have been. So I'm going to do a couple of clusters here. No real rhyme or reason. I don't plan out clusters in advance. I know some people do. I don't. Sometimes I kick myself for that, but I truly don't. I tend to just grab some colors and kind of wing it. But I wanted to make sure that this one in particular had a cluster. I kind of had in my mind that there were like 3 nails that I wanted to see have some gems. So I'm just kind of using the pointy end of that Pammy Picker-Upper. I do have a crystal katana and I do enjoy it. The Pammy Picker-Uppers, I won as a prize and I'm not actually sure where you can get them, so I can't help you there. I think you can probably get them on Christy Meekin's website. I would have to double check that for sure, but that is where I originally got that one. I do like it. It's a bit smaller than the crystal katana, but they both work equally as well. So on this one, I kind of wanted to do a bit of a line cluster along where kind of the colors separate. And then, of course, the big reveal. You know, I do actually do my top coat here in a couple of sections because of trying to get it in behind these crystals here. I do a couple, and then I kind of, well, my intent was to flash curing. I think I ended up slowly curing. And then I come back here and do the rest. And it's okay to do that. You do what you need to do to be able to get the nails to look the way that you want. So thanks so much for watching. Again, anything that you want to talk about, pop it down in the comments. Love to chat with ya. Please give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already. And I hope you've subscribed. I have hauls, I have reviews, I have all of the things. So have a great week, and I'll see you at the end of it.